Hi. What's up? It's Skippy. Yeah. So, I found some pictures. So, I don't know. Let's check. I haven't opened this up. I just found this. It was, I won a couple of arcade machines from Dave and Buster's, like the round one, or not the round one, but the arcade 1-up machines. Like, I have right here, I have a Rampage machine, which has what? Rampage, Gauntlet, Joust, and Defender on it. And then I have an Asteroids machine that has Asteroids, Tempest, Lunar Lander, and some other game. But anyway, I won them at Dave & Buster's. They were 80,000 tickets a piece. And at the time, they were like $300 in the stores. I won each one of them for roughly about $100. I loved getting these too because back in the day at Dave & Buster's, like, winning tickets for cheap was a cinch. I actually had a racket going on because they had these buy 25, get 25 coupons, which meant that for $25 you used to be able to get a ton. Okay, like you got 135 chips for $25, and then they doubled it, so you got 270 chips for $25, which is a great deal. And if you go on Half Price Wednesday, those chips have now doubled. So on Half Price Wednesday, 270 in chips is basically 540 in play. So I would hang out with a crew of dudes, and we were called APs, and we would build strategies. We already had strategies, but we would share strategies at the bar, and we would go and just crush these machines, and it was great. The old days were great. Like I said, I could win those machines for cheap. I could win Xboxes for cheap, iPads for cheap. I miss those days, but... And here's some, speaking of old days, like I said, I found these on my machines that I won. I haven't opened it. Let's see what's up. It's been a while. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, it's just like skippysimon Pokemon cards. Alright, here's what we got. Let's see what we got first. Okay, that's the film. Here we go. Check this out. This is I used to do an imitation of a Kiss concert with my feet, and I would light myself on fire and cause these fireballs to shoot off of me, because I am a wizard. But yeah, this was the 1990s, 2000s. This was before Great White ruined it for indoor pyrotechnics. So I'm sorry about the tragedy that happened in Rhode Island, I believe it was. But I'm just even more sorry that nobody got to... I got to do this one time. There was a coffee shop called Top Fuel. It was over near the Guitar Center on Sunset, if you know where that is. And Top Fuel it was a place where a bunch of like kids in recovery would go and play spades all night. And my buddy Dan Bilak had a comedy show that went from midnight till 4 in the morning called The Trainwreck. And I became a local hero there. And I told my buddy Beckett that I wanted to light myself on fire there, and they made all the precautions, and then I did it, and people went bonkers. But that was the last time I did it. It was probably like Wow, 20 years ago. Holy shit. Yeah, it was like 2004. But yeah, so yeah, I used to light myself on fire. That's crazy, but that's me. Okay, yeah, this is my birthday party from like 2000, maybe 2001, but there's Ari Shafir and Steve Renazzisi and my friend Adrian, and that's me making kissy faces in the back. I don't know, I don't know, it's like... But yeah, we were all buds at one point. Here's here's Ari and Steve Renazzisi slow dancing. I told you I had pictures. But yeah, this is great. There you go. There's Ari and Steve Renazzisi in a slow embrace, in love with one another. I think they're still lovers today, but if not, I wish them the best. Yeah, holy shit. I have like 100 pictures of like Ari and fucking Steve Renazzisi all in love with each other. Look at these two lovebirds. There you go, last Ari and Steve, I think. Here you go. This was Jonah Ray Rodriguez. Okay? I knew him as Jonah Ray. This is him before he started doing comedy. He used to work at a record store in Venice called Benway Records, and I would visit there a lot and hang out, and we'd shoot the poop about music. He's a good dude. And, yeah, he was so drunk he started drinking ketchup that night. I don't know. But he's a good dude, but... There's Steve Renazzisi getting the shot ready for me. Thank you, Steve. You were always a good dude. This is... Oh, shit. My old car. Oh, my God. This is from Pauly Shore is Dead. And that's Bobby Lee driving my old car. That's Pauly Shore right there. This got cut from the movie. There's Pauly. He disrespected me so bad this day. Like, just, he was a complete dick to me. But that was, like, I took care of his mom. And, he would treat me like shit on a regular basis. But, I befriended my pal Craig Gass at the Comedy Store by doing an imitation. There's Pauly outside of my car again. But I did an imitation of Pauly at the Comedy Store. We were closing up the place when I was a door guy. And like I said in the last video, I can do a lot of imitations. And one of the imitations that I found that I can do was Pauly Shore. And I just stumbled upon it by accident. I would, when we were closing up the Comedy Store, I would be running around yelling, "Come on, bro, my mom owns the place. Come on, man, my mom, come on, dude. This is my place, bro. I grew up here, bro. It's my home, bro. Come on, let's close the place. My mom owns the place, bro. Come on, what's wrong with you?" So I would do Pauly Shore impressions. And Craig was fascinated by it. The first thing Craig Gass ever said to me, comes up to me and he goes, "Hi, I'm Craig Gass, and that was the best Pauly Shore impression I've ever heard in my life. Would you come and do that on the radio with me?" And I was like, "What?" And that's what happened. Here's the crazy part. Here's the craziest part, right? We were doing something. It was on KLSX radio, which doesn't exist anymore. It was talk radio here in Los Angeles. I was on the Conway and Steckler show, which was like Tim Conway's son and some other guy. And it was, talk radio stuff. So it was like where Howard Stern was, because this is back in the early 2000s. So Craig was in with all the radio stations and stuff, so he'd go do promotions and everything. I actually, he told me about this gig. It was a few days away, so I actually went out and I rented the movie Son-in-Law. Never saw it before. Went to like 3 different video places looking for it on VHS. Couldn't find it. Finally found it. Took it home. Watched it. Got the imitation down. Went on the radio. Killed it. Okay. Had a blast on the radio. But at the time, I had a pager. Like I said, early 2000s. I had a pager. My pager started blowing up. Okay, my pager started blowing up. It was like voicemail, comedy store phone number, comedy store phone number, comedy store phone number, voicemail. So I had all these voicemails from the manager saying, "Yeah, you didn't get permission from Polly to do an imitation of him. So yeah, you're in trouble." I was actually banned from performing at the Comedy Store for a month because I did not get permission from Pauly Shore. Can you believe that shit? To do an imitation of him on the fucking radio, but yeah. One thing Pauly Shore taught me is that when you've been handed everything in life, you appreciate absolutely fucking nothing. That's what he taught me. Thank you, Pauly. You taught me that. That's why I appreciate it a lot. But anyway, here's Bobby Lee in my car, my old car, which no longer exists. Sweaty Bobby, working on the movie with me. Probably didn't get paid either. Polly didn't give me gas money. Polly didn't feed us. Polly was just... I think it was like right after like that whole thing that happened on Punk'd with him happened. I don't know. He got like some kid who, like some adult who looks like a kid, punked Pauly. And oh, hey, crazy. Here, I'll cover it up, but I'm covering it up, but this was Yucko the Clown's wife. Here, I'll put her. I look like her now, right? At one point, we were kind of seeing each other. But yeah, this is the girl. This is the guy, my buddy Craig Gass right there. That's the guy who introduced her to Yucko the Clown, and I could not be more sorry. But yeah, that's her. That's just like all girls. Fun till she ain't. And my buddy Craig Gass. What's up, Craig? Hey, yo, Craig. What's up, Craig? What other pictures I got? Oh, yeah. Here's one more of her. Look at that flip phone, huh? Yeah. Technology. But what else crap do I have? It's from my van. That's just the view from my van. Where is that at? I could probably... Oh, I was on Los Feliz Boulevard. I can tell just by the fence. Ooh, what are these? Oh, this is that was Van Halen. Look, there's Eddie. Edward Van Halen. Yeah, there's Ed and Craig. Ed and Fat James. A lot of pictures of Eddie. I just don't want to show them just because, you know. Oh, there's that girl. Oh, man, I remember this. This was, Craig did a lot of good shit for me. That's why I love Craig. But that's John Melendez. This was backstage at the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. This was John's first night as the announcer, like the guy who like rambles off all the stuff. And Craig, being a good buddy, was there, you know, supporting him. And it was an awesome night because I got to meet Jay Leno, Tall, nice, super nice guy. And also, oh my God, Kiefer Sutherland kicks ass. I'll never be able to say enough nice things about Kiefer Sutherland. I've met him twice. First time was at the Frolic Room, and he got everybody drunk on Christmas. It was amazing. The second time was backstage in the green rooms of the Tonight Show, because that Who was one of the guests who was there. And he was just a very sweet guy, and I asked him if I could have the pineapple on his fruit tray in his green room, and he said, "Go crazy, bud." Super awesome guy. But oh, look, that was my Vespa scooter. I miss my scooter. Look at that. It's so cool. I had a little pizza box on the back. Ah, man, look at that. I decked it out with a whole bunch of like Coop stickers and stuff. I bought that with my Army college fund. Yeah, she was a beauty. 1979 P125X. Do you know what it's like to get a hand job on a Vespa scooter? I do. Whatever. Yeah, I had fun on that Vespa, but alright, where's oh, these are military pics. We won't get into those just yet. We'll save that for a little bit later. Alright, you guys have seen enough. We'll do pictures part 2. I promise we'll do pictures part 2. Alright, bye.